St. Catherine North detectives have identified the female occupant of a vehicle who died after the car plunged into the Rio Cobre in St. Catherine. She has been identified as 27-year-old Michaela Hudson of Old Harbor Road, St. Catherine. The incident occurred hours after the start of yesterday evening's all-island lockdown. According to reports, residents heard a loud splash in the vicinity of Flatbridge and went to investigate. They later saw a submerged vehicle. They were alerted by the driver, who had swum to safety, that a female passenger was trapped in the vehicle. Community divers sprang into action to remove the woman's body from the river.
Sometime shortly after 1 a.m., we have gotten a call that a vehicle plunged into the Bagwalk Gorge. When we visited the scene, we realized that a white AD wagon, was well into the river. We made the necessary intervention and to ensure that, as best as possible, we wanted to save life. However, from what we have found out then, that it was being driven by a male who was in that vehicle along with a female. The male was taken from the river. However, unfortunately, the female was pronounced at hospital.
It's understood that the occupants of the vehicle were heading in the direction of Spanish Town when the vehicle plunged into the river. Meanwhile, ASP Linton says investigators are trying to ascertain whether the victim and driver were members of the essential services, as the incident occurred way after the start of the all-island no-movement period.
Well, investigation is early and is onway now. The driver was that traumatized, and so we didn't want to place any undue pressure at that time, but I'm certain that as the investigation continues, we will get into that, whether or not they were permitted to be out at that time.
Assistant Superintendent of Police Fitzalbert Linton of the Spanish Town Police Station. The senior policeman again urged motorists to navigate Flatbridge with caution in light of several similar incidents which have resulted in fatalities as well as serious injuries.